Good day, everyone. My name is Jiven. I'm with the Computer Center of the University of Namibia. Today, we want to take you through the process of using the student portal. The first thing you need to do is be academically registered for the year. You will then be issued with your student number as well as a password that you're going to use on the portal. So the portal is technically our online platform where you will be interacting as a student. All the notes, all your financial statements, your academic records, and so on, as I'll be showing you, will be displayed there on the system. So there's a link on our website. So the first thing you need to do is open up any web browser of your choice, Chrome, Safari, Internet Explorer, and so on. And then you go to our UNAM website, www.unam.edu.na. If you scroll all the way at the bottom, there's a link there called My UNAM portal. Just click on it, and then it will bring you to this page right here. So on this page here, you'll be asked to enter your student number, which is your username, as well as your password. So in this case, my student number will be that. I would enter it as given to me. And then the password that will be provided to you as well. And once you enter that, you just click on the login, and you'll get a page like this. So this will be a welcoming screen for the UNAM portal. Just make sure that it's your name there as logged in. The welcoming page will be called your dashboard. This is where you'll find all your notes and all your notices that will be posted by various people that are relevant to you. So that will be on your dashboard. So this here, the first link, which is online registration, this is what we'll be registering for your second semester's academic registration. For now, it's not important since you're already registered. But the most important aspects, I'll just touch on a few links that you'll probably be using quite often during your academic time as a first-year student. So the first one would be your e-learning. This is where we call it the Moodle, where you will be learning a lot about, this is where you'll be submitting your notes. This is where you will be submitting your assignments, especially if you are studying and learning from home. And this is also where you will be doing all your academic stuffs from home. And then the next step will be the class timetable. This is where you get your timetable for the year, depending on your faculty that you are registered for. If you click on here, you can download your timetable. There are guidelines and instructions on how to set it up so that you can know when and what time is your class and in what venue. Next item will be under your academics. This is quite vital. So under academics, as you see, there are a lot of sub-modules under there. Under my proof of registration, for instance, this is to see all the modules that you have registered for that year. So it's very important that you open this and just make sure that all the modules that you are supposed to have are academically registered, because even if you attend classes and the module is not registered, you will not be able to write and exam for it. So if you, for instance, check on for you as a first year, you probably only have one line. Just make sure the academic year is correct, your qualification is correct, and what you have registered for is indeed what you wanted to register for. The campus and the study mode, FM would mean full-time, PM would then mean part-time, and so on. So if you're a full-time student, make sure it says full-time, and then your year level, it's the academic year that you are registered for. In your case, it will be a first year. So if you want to view the proof of registration, you can then just click on it, and all the modules that you are registered for will be displayed as you can see here. It's also very important to make sure that the modules that you are registered for appear under the correct study mode, and secondly, that they are registered for the correct semester. We have modules that you can choose to study either in the first or second semester, the likes of contemporary social issues and computer literacy and so on. So make sure that you're attending that module in the semester that it's registered for. You also then get your progress report. For you as a first year, at this stage, you might not have one yet, but this is where you get your marks that have been entered for you. So you can view, for instance, the subjects that you have written, plus their past marks and all their symbols. And then under the academic record and the progress report, it's more or less the same. Here you're just seeing past results as well for the subjects that you have already written in the exam. So if you want to know your marks, you don't need to go see your lecturer or call up people. On the portal, you're able to see that with your grades. If for argument's sake, the marks that is displayed here is not what was reflected elsewhere, you can contact your lecturer so that this can be rectified for you. On the same portal as well, you have your exam timetable. So when the exam is nearby, the timetables will be displayed on here. Please make sure that all the modules that you are writing for that year are displayed on the system, on your exam timetable, and also make sure that before that they are also appearing on your proof of registration. If a subject is not academically registered, you cannot be scheduled for it for the exam. So you need to make sure that you're academically registered for that module. UNAM also has other special exams in the cases where you are not able to write the normal examination due to various reasons, or you got certain marks that makes you qualify for special or winter school exams. So all those timetables will be displayed under the various tabs as well. So this is on under academics. You can play around with it and just click around and see what you can get under there. The other thing would be able to get is what we call My Print. This is where you would come and load credit on your student account. We call it paper cut. So this allows you then to have credit on your account so that you are able to print your assignments or any other documents across campus where they have strategically placed printing machines that you can use to kind of just print whatever you need to do, but you need to have credit set up for that. So once you load credit on your account, you'll be given your username and a password as well, usually similar to the one that you just using for your login, and then you can view your credits, you can do transfers, and once your money is used up, you can go load more again. Under the finance tab, this is where you can then get your financial statement. So in terms of how much you owe the university, how much you need to be funded, how much you need to still pay, and so on, and how much each module probably costs will all be indicated on your statement. Now it's very important to verify this statement as well, because at times your modules could be cancelled or you deregistered, and you need to make sure the amounts are credited back to you as well. So that will be on your financial statement. So if a module is not academically registered, it will not appear on your financial statement, and equally you will not be registered for it to go attend the exam. So the two go hand in hand. Under refunds, this is mostly used by students that are sponsored by various donors, the government, NASFAF, NAMPowers, the MTCs. So this is when you have money that is left in your account and your sponsor allows you to get refunds. So during a certain period, the applications will be opened up. You can then come apply for a refund, fill in your details. There are obviously rules and regulations that guides you. The finance department will be able to guide you through that. And then you just fill in the form, and once the refund is processed, the money will be sent through to your bank account. Last but not least, we also have the student 3G devices. As a first-year student, you are entitled to get a pocket Wi-Fi. Usually, again, on the portal under your notices here, we'll put up a big notice that is encouraging and alerting all the students to come pick up their 3 devices and where to pick them up. So this is simply where you get your 3G card. You get loaded with data. The details changes each year. So far, it has been a default of about 10 gig per month. It's paid off during your registration, so whether you collect it or not, it's really up to you. But we encourage students to collect this 3G device because it really helps you have access to the internet, especially now during the era of COVID, where you are required to do most of your work from home and so on. So under the 3G, once you collect your card, it will be recorded under here. And if in the unfortunate cases where you lose your device or so on, you can always come and get a replacement form on the portal. You print it out, you bring it to the computer center department, who will then sign it, and then you can take it to any of the dealers where the card is from, Telecom or MTC, depending on who you're using that particular year. And then they'll be able to issue you with a new SIM card, not the whole device. If the device is lost, you'd have to buy one on your own, but they'll be able to issue you with another SIM card where you can then put on your data. So that's more or less really from the portal. It's just our online platform to interact with students and help reduce a number of queuing on campus. If you have any suggestions that we can add on the portal, please feel free to come through to Computer Center, ask for the Systems Division. We will listen to you, try and help integrate and incorporate your ideas. Most of the concepts that are on the portal here really came from other students. So help yourself by helping other students as well, and just interact with us. For any questions, you can call our Computer Center department here on main campus. Our contact number is +264 61206 3014. That's our reception number, and then you can ask to be put through to services that you like, really. Thank you.